We are still rolling with some reviews on some very unique blasters here. We got the RE-45. You guys can check it out there. On the side, it says Iron Will. This should be a blaster from the game Apex Legends. I haven't played Apex Legends since like Season 1, Season 2, so I don't know if this is still in the game or not, or even how close this thing looks, but still, nonetheless, it is a very, very, I think, sweet-looking blaster. Now, with this blaster, if you guys remember, I mean, we did a live stream here where you guys could kind of got a sneak peek of a lot of the stuff that we have coming. We got a ton more, so go check that out if you guys haven't already. But let's just hop right in and take a look at this bad boy, because I think it is pretty sweet. Let's take a look at the box. The box is just a straight black box. I mean, I can't read Chinese, so I don't know what that says on the front there. Nothing really on the back, probably more warnings and things like that. But if we open it up, you got the blaster itself, which is, you know, it looks good. I got nothing bad to say about it. You got the magazine, which is nice. And then underneath it all, you got 20 of the kind of shorter rounds per se. And we'll go over those here in a second. So yeah, the box is very underwhelming. With a lot of these kind of, you know, overseas blasters, the boxes are just kind of underwhelming. Now with the blaster itself, if you look at it in the hands, man, I think that looks good. Like, it looks super, super good. It's funny because the front of it kind of has that, I don't even know, kind of those ridges on it where you would see if you like went up to a door and you pushed it into a door lock and you wanted to blast it out like with a shotgun. Kind of has that, but in the hands, I mean, it still looks really, really good. I think the ergonomics of this thing absolutely rock. Now on the top here, you do have just a sight rail. Now I was gonna actually take that off, but it becomes a little bit harder to prime, so I actually use it to grab and pull back. So I wish they would have done something on the top to make it a little bit easier to prime, but you could still grab it on the sides, kind of where those little dots are on the back, to prime it if you want to. I would personally take that off, but again, it helps with kind of the priming of the blaster. The grip feels good. It is a little boxy, I think, kind of. It's large and it feels kind of boxy, so I don't know, a smaller nerfer, you might have a little issues with this. It does say on the box this thing is 14 plus, so hopefully you have decent sized hands by 14, but I think it might be a little bit of an issue for some smaller nerfers. The mag is freaking awesome. So there is a mag release right there, right underneath the trigger. It is very sensitive, and mine slid right out every single time. With some of these, I had to kind of give it a little bit of, you know, elbow grease there, do it 20, 30 times before it really kind of got all the, whatever, the gumminess out of there. But this mag is nice. It's kind of an extended mag. And one of the things about this is I was thinking, okay, this better be an extended mag, not do like 6 or 7. And sure enough, this magazine holds 14 darts. You could technically stick 15 in there, but 14 is the magic number. It does have one tactical rail on the bottom, so maybe put a flashlight, red dot scope, I don't know, whatever you want to put on the bottom. I mean, I don't know what you guys would put down there, like a laser, but it still does have that on there. And the priming feels good. You know, it's not too hard of a prime. I think the more you use it, the more it breaks in. It does have that slide lock, so as soon as you you know, run out of rounds, it'll hold itself back, and then you have right there by your thumb, boom, it flies right back. I love the slide lock. Slide lock on anything, I just think is freaking awesome. But man, I'll tell you, this magazine release is super. It's like a hairpin magazine release. There's been many times where I'm walking it and accidentally hit it, and I drop the mag out of it. I only have one mag, but I do have a couple more on the way. Now, one of the biggest things about these, of course, is going to be the darts that come with it. It comes with 20, and these are short darts. They're about 10 millimeters smaller than an average length short dart. And with that, they have those hard plastic tips. So you guys will hear here in a little bit when I'm shooting the door, you could tell which ones hit it with that hard tip, because I mean, gosh, I would not shoot a piece of glass or anything with this, like a TV, because you will definitely put a mark in it. And again, they're about 10 millimeters shorter than your average length dart. So you guys can kind of see that here. And I'm going to show you the FPS differences also when it comes to shooting these. I think you guys will be kind of drastically being like, oh my gosh, yeah. So let's just get into shooting this thing. I decided to go ahead and blast it here inside, inside the garage at the door. And again, the magazine holds 14 rounds. You can put 15, but 14 seemed to be the kind of sweet spot. So yeah, 14 rounds. I mean, this is, you can hear it, it hits really, really good. But if you listen close, you will hear the rounds that come out that are you know, with those plastic tips, the hard plastic tips, the stock ones. And they are brutal, guys. They are brutal. I mean, I would not want to get hit on the bear skin in the face. I swear, if this hit my safety glasses, it would probably crack them. Let alone my glasses themselves. It would crack them. So there you go. I mean, listen to that. But it did, I mean, it did shoot fairly well. My hand did get a little torn up with the lack of kind of places to kind of grip this to kind of prime it. I tried the rear, I tried on the sight, and it just kind of tore my hands up a little bit. I think this is more for looks than anything, but still, listen to that. Woo, it does real good. So there you go, guys. I mean, nothing too crazy with that. I mean, I think overall, you know, if you are a fan of the game, if you like this aesthetic, hey, it rocks. I love that extended look. Look at that. It just looks so freaking good. I love it. It's shot well. You can see the FPS marks again. You know, with the standard Adventure Force stuff, I mean, I was hitting roughly about 90 to 95. I mean, a significant increase over the small darts that come along with it. So out of the gate, guys, just shoot the standard small length darts, whether it's by Adventure Force or Dart Zone Pro, whatever you guys pick, you guys will get better performance overall. And probably a little bit better consistency is what I noticed. A few of these right here kind of would putter out compared to every one of these was just rock solid. But overall, I think it rocks. I mean, we got a lot more blasters coming up, man. But I really wanted to get this one out there because I thought it just looked really, really cool in the hands and kind of, you know, really kind of resembles a video game type marker. But anyways, that's my 2 cents on this. Let me know what you guys think, or if you guys have picked this up. I am curious. Leave it down in the comments. Thanks again, Fox fans. Whew.